Have you ever felt a place watching you, even when you couldn't see anything there? Not imagined it, not scared yourself into it, but felt it like something behind broken glass was quietly waiting for you to notice it? There was an old Waterhouse near my grandma's place, sitting just beyond the heath, half collapsed, windows shattered, doors long gone, yet somehow still supplying water to the estate like nothing was wrong. That alone never made sense, but no one questioned it because people didn't go near it long enough to care. Everyone had a story about that place, and none of them were the kind you joked about. My mom used to tell us how, even as kids, they'd go quiet when they got close to it, like something inside could hear them like it didn't like noise. I never really believed any of it. It just sounded like another creepy local story adults used to keep kids away from dangerous buildings. But one summer during school break, me and my cousins were being loud, restless, impossible to deal with, and the older boys finally got fed up and offered to take us blackberry picking out on the heath just to get us out of the house. We didn't think twice. We grabbed buckets, ran through the back fence behind my grandma's place, laughing, pushing each other, already arguing about who'd collect the most. It felt normal. Easy, like one of those days you don't think about because nothing bad is supposed to happen. But that feeling didn't last. The moment we got close to the Waterhouse, everything changed without anyone saying a word. The laughter faded first, then the talking stopped. Even the older boys went quiet, and that's when I felt it too, that same heavy, watching feeling my mom used to describe. We squeezed through the fence closest to the building, and I remember glancing at it just for a second and wishing I hadn't. It didn't look alive, but it didn't look empty either. It looked like something was inside, not moving, just waiting. No one stopped there. No one even slowed down. We just kept walking until the building was behind us, like getting away from it mattered more than anything. And once we did, everything went back to normal like nothing had happened. We reached the blackberry field, spent hours picking, eating, messing around near the water, laughing again like kids do when fear wears off too quickly. For a while, I even forgot about the Waterhouse completely. But then the sun started going down, and we had to go back. And that's when it all came back, worse than before. The air felt thicker, like it didn't want us there anymore. The closer we got, the quieter we became again. But this time it wasn't just unease, it was tension. Real tension. The kind that makes your chest feel tight for no reason. The older boys helped us through the fence again, lifting us over one by one. And I remember being passed between them, trying not to look at the building, but still feeling like something inside had already knew we were back. Then one of the boys, he just stopped, completely still. He was staring toward the back of the Waterhouse, his face drained, not joking, not messing around, just locked in. One of the others asked him what he was doing, but he didn't answer right away. Then he said it quietly, like he didn't want whatever was out there to hear him. Something moved back there. At first, no one reacted. He'd messed around before, but this time felt different. He didn't smile. He didn't look at us. He just kept staring. Then he said he was going to check. And something about that moment felt wrong, like that was the exact thing he shouldn't do. He stepped forward, slowly, disappearing behind the edge of the building. And for a second, everything was completely silent. No wind, no birds, nothing. And then he screamed. Not a normal scream, not a joke. It was raw, a panic, the kind of sound that hits you before your brain even understands it. Everything broke at once. The older boys moved instantly, grabbing us, shouting to run, not even questioning it. We didn't think. We didn't ask. We just ran, fast as we could. I remember someone yelling, "Don't look back," but something in me needed to know, so I did. And I saw nothing. No one chasing us. No movement. Just the Waterhouse standing there like it always had. But that didn't make it better. That made it worse. Because if nothing was there, then what made him scream like that? We didn't stop until we reached the fence near the road, where we could see houses again, lights, people, normal life. Everyone was out of breath, shaking, trying to process what just happened. One of the older boys grabbed and asked him what he saw, but he couldn't answer at first. He looked like he was still there, like part of him hadn't made it back with us. Then finally, after a few seconds that felt way too long, he said it. Yellow eyes and a hairy face. That was it. No details. No explanation. Just that. And the way he said it, it didn't sound like confusion. It sounded like certainty. Some of us started crying. The older boys tried to calm us down, saying we were safe now, that it was probably just some guy hiding out there, something normal, something explainable, but no one believed it. Not really, because if it was just a person, he wouldn't have screamed like that. When we got home, the adults asked what happened, and the boys lied, said we got scared by some drunk wandering around the heath. Something ordinary, something they could understand, but we all knew that wasn't the truth. After that day, none of us went near the Waterhouse again. Not once, not even during the day, because whatever was in there, it wasn't just hiding. It was watching. And the worst part is, he only saw it for a second, which means it didn't need time to get close. It already was.